Enjoy it, and remember, EasternHops Flight Radio. Enjoy it, and remember, EasternHops Flight Radio.
Are you running now? Cool.
So yesterday I got an update on the stolen mobile phone fiasco. Yeah, the cops called me and said that they'd arrested a guy on Thursday night in Camden with 32 mobile phones, stolen mobile phones on him.
32.
One of which is mine. So,
wow.
Update on the stolen mobile phone fiasco. Yeah, the cops called me and said that they'd arrested a guy on Thursday night in Camden with 32 mobile phones, stolen mobile phones on him.
32.
One of which is mine.
Wow.
Update on the stolen mobile phone fiasco. Yeah, the cops called me and said that they'd arrested a guy on Thursday night in Camden with 32 mobile phones, stolen mobile phones on him.
32.
One of which is mine.
Wow.
Out by lifting up a portion of
Hey, what's the server password for Cessna Sunday? That's right, thank you. Eric? Yeah. Do I?
He's another day older, that's why.
I thought the password was only tacos.
Only tacos in it. I like that.
Oh, that's not right, man. Now you're gonna make everybody hungry. Nobody's gonna be flying. They're gonna go get tacos.
There you
I can't even have tacos on my diet.
You can if you want.
No, can't.
We're respawning at Hong Kong, is that what that is?
Nope, it's New Zealand.
Ah.
Different accent.
Don't forget, boys and girls, EasternHops Flight Radio dedicating it today to the Marine Corps and tomorrow for all veterans. Kick back, relax, enjoy yourself while you fly, man. Put it in your tune tracker. Just take care of it in your comm system.
I was out at Vienna, Missouri, a population of about 318. The little school there had a Black Hawk helicopter fly in on Friday for Veterans Appreciation Day.
Oh, how neat!
That is awesome.
Yeah, just a little bitty country school, you know. I think the pilot of the helicopter came from, you know, graduated from that school.
That's awesome.
Cool.
You know, Maverick, those two deer in your backyard, they didn't know who they were messing with, did they?
Yeah, I'm standing right there, and all of a sudden here they come up to the persimmon trees, and they're sitting there picking persimmons, and I just taking pictures one after another.
Don't get too close to the smokehouse.
Yeah, that's right. Well, that one mature doe, I'm probably going to take her down come deer hunting.
Is it gun season for you yet, Maverick?
It opens up on this coming Saturday.
That's how it is for us.
I believe it was the 16th.
I got it after the radio show and stuff like that. I got to do a couple more things, and then I'm going to one place up here for the Marine Corps Ball. 1,800 hours.
I'll have a
Yeah, tomorrow morning I got to go up to the high school where my granddaughter's going to school for a veterans thing.
Ah, cool.
I doubt if they'll have a Black Hawk helicopter fly in though.
Probably not.
Yeah, you know, and this is a big school. I'm going to go and brag about that. I want to say, you know, a little bitty school out there in Vienna, Missouri, of a population of 500 or 312 people, whatever it is. They have a Black Hawk fly in for their thing. It was pretty cool.
Wonder how that pilot arranged. I guess, you know, they support, you know, but the military does. If they can, they'll let them do stuff like that.
Military PR.
Exactly.
That's affirmative.
I wish my school was like that.
Because right there, they got 20 kids now wanting to become Black Hawk pilots.
Oh yeah, you know, the graduating class at that school is about I don't know, 45.
Yeah.
My school is very anti-cop, anti-military, anti-gun. I'm so lucky. I'm so glad I'm out of that school.
Ooh, where was that at? Located?
It's in Western New York State. It's Penfield, New York High School. I just graduated from it last year.
Cool.
A friend of mine, he's going into the military, who went to that school with me, and
Test 1 2, test 1 2. 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 Test 1 2, test 1 2.
Sky Chief rolling. On the right side.
Test 1 2, test 1 2.
Eastern
540's on the left side.
And it's time to go flying, gentlemen.
Fly, baby, fly.
What kind
Bumpy
of pavement
runway.
is this? Very funky. It's like rocky.
Chief rolling.
Cobblestones.
On the right side.
Test 1 2, test 1 2.
Eastern
Strike 40's on the left side.
And it's time to go flying, gentlemen.
Fly, baby, fly.
Hey, Pizza, can you send me the link to your Twitch, please? When you get a
I'm
chance.
on YouTube right now, Easternhops.
Oh, okay. I can find that. That'll be easy.
You know, when I'm out doing my flight training and getting ready to get their plane set up to take off and all that, my flight instructor is saying, like, you know, you can turn the landing lights on if you want to. It's your preference. You'd think you'd want it on.
Yeah. Was supposed to go out flying yesterday, but de-ice the aircraft for an hour and a half, scraping all the ice off the wings, and then turn on the aircraft and realize I had no brakes.
Oh, is that right?
Sucks.
Serious?
Yep. I'm in this program where they just send out a text and they say, hey, I'm going to wherever for the weekend or this date, and you can sign up to go. And I did that and couldn't go, so we're gonna set up another time.
That sucks. At least y'all checked.
Hey, I actually prefer that happened, because if we were to take off and not know it, we could have run off the runway when we landed. So I'm glad that we found that out.
That would be an unexpected touch and go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah.
When you call it touch and slide?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Touch and go.
It was a little 65 Piper Cherokee.
Did you get the YouTube channel up, Eric?
Yep. Yeah.
Is the audio coming through, the teamspeak and everything?
Yeah. I muted it though.
I just want to make sure the sounds of the Cessna and everything's coming through.
Yep, I hear the TeamSpeak and the Cessna.
Alright. Just to let you guys know, I am broadcasting live Bird Dogs in the air on EasternHopsFlightRadio.com, or click on the banner in TeamSpeak. Anybody watching YouTube channel can join our TeamSpeak at ts3.easternhops.com.
Yay.
You said that before.
Excuse me?
I said you've said that before.
Did I say that before?
No, it's because you just read it off like it's, you've been saying it so often that it just rolls off your tongue.
Oh yeah.
Spills out of his gut. That's what happened.
From the bottom to the belly. Inner belly.
There you go.
After all these years, he bleeds Easternhops.
So is that your aircraft, Pizza?
What? Yeah.
Yeah, when you gonna roll, man? We want to see you fly.
I see him
yeah,
rolling.
yeah.
Oh, looky, there he goes.
You can set the speed to ×2 on the YouTube stream. It has a little bit of a delay.
Yeah. I've already been here. That's why, because that way there, when I can focus on you guys, you call your final, and I can zoom on you. You land, and then you can watch the Twitch feed or the YouTube feed and see your landing.
That's how you do that, huh?
Oh, that's cool. I have to re-download the Easternhops planes, the Cessnas. I don't know what happened to them.
Where can we see the stream at, Pizza? On Facebook?
Negative. YouTube. I'll put a link up. Stand by.
He's got a link in the,
okay.
in the channel here. YouTube link.
I guess if you discovered after takeoff that your wheel, when you went to go land, that your brakes were gone, then you take back off and find a really long runway to run down.
There you go.
Yeah, but for safety reasons, we just said screw it, we're not going up.
Oh, no, I agree. If you discover it beforehand, it's definitely not something to take off with.
It sucks, but, I'm happy that we found it. Like I said, it could have turned out much worse.
Oh, yeah.
Flight safety, man.
You never know how anyone's going to react when they have unexpected things happen on landing.
I'd scream.
That's why I wear a parachute. I can jump.
Have you ever heard Don scream like a little girl? It's scary.
Oh, yeah, I can do it.
Blood curdling, even.
I don't know if Bird Dog will ever get into an aircraft unless he can jump out.
No, I did.
You did? You rode one all the way?
Bird Dog can jump out of my aircraft anytime.
Or get pushed.
I might even help you out.
That's affirmative.
Let me open that door for you.
Only two things that fall out of the sky is birds, shit, and idiots.
Well, you're from England, so I'm not going to say nothing, okay?
Well, he left out a category, U.S. Marines.
And that's one of the first things that my flying instructor said to me, so there you go.
And Army guys.
Going for it.
My dad was 27 years Air Force. He told me after he knew what I was doing, he said, you know what, son? There's only two things that come out of the sky. That's
steers and queers.
No, bullshit. That's bird shit and fools.
Right, how many miles you guys got to run?
I think it was at 33 miles.
Yeah, that's what I showed for you, 33.
Channel deleted.
Hey, Bird Dog, if you put your terrain on twice now, you'll see the yellows and reds. Oh, well, you're not flying, are you?
I'm on the radio, Cupcake.
Yeah, that's right. I understand.
It's all right. And it's working. This thing is what we did this morning. Worked great. And this is Easternhops Live Radio.
User entered your channel.
Join in, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, kids and campers. Oh, that's from Seaburn. I should use that.
By the way, let me translate his check for you guys, because there's intonation and everything's checked around. That one was, you damn right.
Good morning.
Good morning.
User entered your channel.
There we go.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Morning.
There's a lot of people in the chat.
lot of folks flying.
You guys flying right now?
Yep. Nah, not really. I mean,
Not
Is it
really.
past 11 o'clock? It's past 11 o'clock, yeah.
I guess according to the winds, we should go into runway 20, grass runway, short.
20 is.
Did you guys take off on the first leg yet?
Top of the hour.
Yes.
Ooh, that's a shorty.
Yeah, I was going to say 15-12.
Man.
Said runway 2. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
There's 2 15s, a grass that's longer, and a 2247, and then a concrete 3904. Ow!
I joined directly at the next airport, and it put me on runway 15.
You guys said runway 20, right?
That's what they said.
Right.
So what's
You guys
are on one?
The winds are 209 at 5, so it should be 20.
That pans out. Although at 5 knots, it might be worth doing the crosswind.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter. If you want to go into 15, we can do that.
You guys on leg 1?
Yes.
Yes.
Go to leg 2 because that's where we're landing.
Okay.
NCKK. Do not spawn on runway 20.
Got it.
That's the active. 20.
313 will be flying over midfield for a left downwind 20.
I mean, all we need is 50 foot, right? In Cessna. Yeah, right.
feet to get the wheels down, and about 1,490 to get the brakes to work.
That's if you have brakes.
And that's if you have brakes, true.
That's when you practice your slow flight. Bring it in low, full flaps, about 45, 50 knots. When you know you don't have any brakes.
And flare it deep.
Yeah, drop full flaps, get the nose up, full throttle, creep along at about 45 knots.
Through on 3, turn left
Oh, you look
downwind
handsome
20.
today there, Pizza. In your blue shirt and all that.
Custom Easternhops jackets.
All right.
So we're doing 0 or 15 left?
20.
20. The grass strip, the short grass strip.
Call your final, boys. Call your final.
And it's very short.
It is very short. It's doable.
Who's on final?
313 is downwind.
There's Delta.
Turn to left base.
Yeah, it's true. That's what they say.
Name is Easternhops.
There you go.
Eastern 5885 will be crossing midfield for a left downwind.
What a pretty airplane. Wow. There is a lag in there.
Oh yeah. I just clicked on the Mavericks now. It's not a lag. It's not lag. It's delay. You can set timer for delay.
Right. Exactly. Like you said, that way you can actually watch your own landings if you want. I like that paint. That's pretty. Nice livery.
Carry traffic, Eastern 5843, about 4.5 miles to the west. They'll be crossing downwind left downwind for crossing midfield for a left downwind on runway 20 grass strip.
Hey, Sail, you're flying the Pepsi, right?
No, yellow plane.
Who's flying the Pepsi?
Bob. Is my marker coming up?
Check your flaps. There you go. Probably get you more speed.
Don't flap too hard now.
Copy that.
313, turn in 1.5 mile final.
This is like landing at Oshkosh.
One of these days I'll go to Oshkosh.
What's your Jack Rouse?
There's some little get together that happens at a grass strip somewhere that just happened.
Sun and Fun? Or Flying Fun? Florida?
Sun and Fun. That's in Lakeland, Florida.
I think
Something like that.
next year we might do a Flying Fun. Get a bunch of the Easternhops guys that have their plane license, and we'll find an airport. We'll all meet there. We can go up for rides in the aircraft. That'd be fun.
Got you crossing.
I don't want to
midfield
fly with any of
20.
these sim pilots.
T24 Yankee Lima's turning right base for 20, 3 mile final.
Oh, you
I
guys
see
went,
what they do.
you guys went on the short runway. Holy moly!
Oh yeah.
Yep.
That's 20.
Isn't that a dirt? Isn't that a dirt runway?
Probably. Grass. Yeah.
Eastern 585 turning on left downwind.
T540's turning left base.
DHL right in the numbers.
313 is down and clear.
Carry traffic, Eastern 5843 crossing midfield for entering left downwind for runway 20.
Sky Chief turning on a... No, I'll go longer. I got traffic coming in. Inbound. I need to extend my downwind. And now turning on left base. 20.
I got a young one here.
And on final 20.
It's really cool sitting here watching all you guys approach it from all different angles.
Yeah.
Cool is not the word I would use.
Okay, is that those lights, happy lights, actually on 20, or is that
Yep.
a different runway? Ah, wow.
No,
Nice.
there are no Pappy lights on 20. That might have been my lights.
I'm showing
Oh,
happy
okay.
lights.
That'll work. Yeah. I
Hey,
see
whatever
aircraft
works,
down
man.
there.
Just flash
That tells
them
me
if they're-
where it is. Yeah.
Yeah, 302 on crosswind for runway 20.
I got a young one here at the house. He was
Okay.
in Desert Storm. His son, a friend of my son's, and both of them. They stayed up last night. They did a bonfire stuff, and they got trashed.
Well, I don't see a runway.
6567 seats 4205.
Oh, there's runway markers.
6567 turning left base runway 20.
And 302 on downwind for runway 20.
Uh-oh, somebody's on the runway here.
Eastern 585 on 3 mile final. Runway 20.
Sky Chief, clear the runway.
He actually asked me this morning, they're crashed out now. He said, Sergeant, he said, can I go to the Marine Corps ball with you tonight? I said, hell yeah, you can.
Carry traffic, East 53 turning base for runway 20.
6567 turning final for runway 20.
302 turning base, runway 20.
I sure couldn't float that one down the runway.
I'm not getting the ILS.
Surprise.
Don't forget to put your gear down.
Yeah.
302 turning final, runway 20.
East 53 turning final, long final for runway 20 full stop. Carry traffic.
Six 567 on short final for runway 20.
Holy shit.
That's well put. That's a good land.
I almost tipped her.
Here he comes.
Who's on final?
I think I'm number 2.
I'm sorry about that, Sky Chief. I just ran into you. I wasn't looking where I was going.
It's alrighty. I've been run into before. That's why crash is off.
Alright, everybody turn your crash settings on.
Yeah, right.
We should actually do this as a Sunday with that on and see what happens.
Pretty nice landing there. I like that.
Thank you. 6567 is clearly active.
When I take off, I'll be taking off on some brown. I don't know if I can see the runway, but it'll be brown.
No flap stage?
I have full flaps.
Oh,
You don't need no stinking flaps.
Don't need no big flaps. Flaps are for bitches.
I'm going to take off using 2 flaps. Short field to take them.
Yeah. Who's this coming in?
Dave.
That's me.
David.
Wow.
Officer Dave in the yellow trainer. He's floating like he was last night.
Good job.
I got stopped by the numbers, so that works.
Nice.
Carry traffic East 53 clear, runway 20.
Who's next in?
I'm showing Chicago style, first one in so far.
Wow. That looked pretty decent. Oh, there's the numbers. Stop. Good job. Wow. That was a short landing. Nice.
I want to say that's Kai Kobe we're going to next, if I'm saying it right.
Oh, here comes a Ferrari.
As good a pronunciation as any.
Our next stop is actually 12 miles.
There you go. Man, that's beautiful.
I'm going to walk there.
Yeah, I can take off now and walk in there.
Clearly active.
I see so many little birdies.
It shows 18 airborne.
Who just took off?
Someone took off?
Someone did.
I think he was the last one down, right?
Man, card's taking a long time to submit again.
Because everybody's putting their thing up. Because I just clicked on submit too.
Alright, they do long hauls on smart cars.
Are we all down?
What?
Is everybody down?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, 313
Okay.
taking the runway.
Yep, down and still getting set up.
Channel deleted.
All you people with these hot rod airplanes have been sitting on the ground for 15 minutes are itching to go.
15 minutes. No one's been waiting 15 minutes.
More like 20. No, just kidding. Okay, taxi back to the runway. If you can call it that.
That's got you rolling on 20. I
6567 is going to take a short field takeoff. Starting at
know I'm on the runway because I see the markers. Clear the runway. Got you.
Boy, this AccuFeel, you feel every bump on this runway.
So I'm going to say that this wasn't a short field takeoff. I'm going to say that this is like long takeoff, like 2 flaps down because of how bumpy it was.
Hey, Pizza, how many flights do you have in smart cars?
What do you mean?
How many total flights do you have?
I just put it on the command I
The
got.
ceiling for today's mission is 50 feet. AGL.
Total flights, 1,629 flights.
Holy cow.
Total hours, 2,053 hours, and my landing's down to 180.
Oh, nice.
I got 130.
17 be the active.
Yep.
Is it possible to get like 80 FPS?
Yeah.
This would be about a 45-second flight for Steph, huh?
In the server, though, make sure your
Yeah, I think so.
In the server, make sure your target rate is at 30. Because if you out of it unlimited, you're going to get a lot of problems, especially if you're flying somebody that your network bandwidth is going to get, what's the word, bottlenecked. What'd you say the active runway was, 17?
I've been having mine set at 30 since ever you told me, and after that, it's been running really smooth. No lagging or jet jerking at all.
What'd you say the runway was again? I'm sorry.
17.
17. Thank you.
17.
Excuse me. NZKO, yeah?
Yes, sir.
I don't see any sheep around here.
They're all in Bird Dog's barn.
Right next to his tall boots.
No sheep because there's no one from West Virginia flying with us today.
Yeah, he puts the back legs down inside the boots so they can't get away.
Is this a cross strip?
Is that the runway right there in front of you, Steph?
Yes, sir.
That's grass.
I hope it is anyway. That's where I'm going.
Holy cow, I gotta descend. I didn't realize it was that short of a flight.
It is.
User entered your channel.
By the time I get there, my announcements will be over. I usually leave them on so it tells me that my shit started.
Yay. Good to see you regular. I'm bored. Sky Chief on a 4-mile final.
I don't like grass strips. They get stains on my tires.
They're great for failed brakes then.
Yeah. Well, there you go. I guess that's an alternative to flying into a controlled airport with a 12,000-foot runway. Not that you would need it for a Cessna to stop.
Actually, I think I see a...
This is a wide runway.
I'm surprised some airports don't have like a sidestep runway that's soft sand that they can put down in case you have a problem.
Ooh, there you go.
Kind of like the runaway truck ramps in the mountains.
Right.
I don't know if that's a good thing for a Cessna because you're gonna drive the prop into the ground as soon as it catches on the sand.
And if it's a larger plane, you can get it ingested into the engine and cause damage.
Well, we could make it out of cotton.
Cotton flip balls.
313 down and
They
clear.
have
Minus
foam
10.
they spray on the runway.
Minus 10, awesome.
They have those rubber things at the ends of some runways to stop aircraft.
They use the souls of little children.
Oh, I know I-80 coming out of the Sierras heading west. That's got quite a few of those runaway truck sand pits.
Hey, I'm direct on final 17.
I live in the Northwest. They're all over here. We have runaway truck ramps everywhere.
Yeah, coming out of Denver, you know, going down into oh, what the hell is it there?
What's our active runway?
See him in West Virginia.
17.
It's got you on a 1 mile final.
Ford, doing a side slip here.
Channel edited.
Something in the can. I got the wireless headset on, and I just get to the front of the bowl, and it goes off. So I tilt my head up, and it turns on. So I had to look up in the air to hear you guys talking.
Dr. Dave, I'm coming in right behind you.
That's fine, I'll run long.
Is it straight in, is it?
Almost.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
User entered your channel.
K-Bonk, what's up?
Fly with us. Hey, Bunk? Holy moly.
I know, I remember him from Avery days.
I'm back.
It must be a ghost. The ghost of K-Bunk.
I am the ghost.
Runway 17 clear for VCA 43.
What's up, Bunk?
I honestly thought that was a runway right there, but it's actually a road.
Yeah, it's got you clearly.
Ouch, negative 247.
4,200, looks like I'm 30 and...
I guess that's what I get for doing a slip into the runway.
Negative 217.
Okay, I'm glad I'm not alone.
I had negative.
Well, I did a
15.
negative 250 something on the last
Did you get turbo?
215.
Oh, okay. I thought you said 15.
It was like the runway literally came up to me.
Yeah, it probably did.
What did
Hit
it
you in
say
the
to
face.
you? It came up to you and said what?
Well, I think it's like up on a little teeny hill from like a little valley right before it or something, because I was aiming for it and then all of a sudden it just seemed like it all of a sudden came up to me, and I was like, whoa. Need the flare.
Does anybody else see a Cessna that's in the ground?
Yes. Several.
I only see the vertical stabilizer sticking out on one.
It's because some of us have vectors and some don't. So we're different ground elevations.
Woo, minus 25. I'll take that, minus 25.
Wow. Hey!
Show
off. Nailed it. Beautiful.
Someone said they got minus 10.
I was pretty proud of my 95 myself.
Who said they got minus 10?
Awesome.
Did someone say they had minus 10?
Yeah, I thought I did on my thing, but it's really a minus 95. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I was gonna say my landing rate monitor recorded a negative 45, but I think that was the bounce, and smart cards didn't capture the bounce for some
Hey,
reason.
you guys need to look at not just the landing rate, but also your pitch and speed too. That's important.
Yeah.
Very important.
Alright, here we go, Sweet Alabama on Easternhops Radio.
How to pitch is 6 degrees.
Average. Oh, here we go. Who's Pepsi?
Pepsi, no Coke.
Remember, man, hover over the runway and then use your throttle to land. Oh, hack ball. Keep your nose straight and use your
User disconnected
throttle.
from your channel.
Ooh, look at hack ball. Nice, not bad.
your channel.
So, does anybody else have these problems? I've got this computer I've had for the last 2 or 3 years. It has a Sound Blaster Rubicon, really nice sound card, and I have had nothing but issues with sound with this thing.
The Sound Blaster is really good to have. What's wrong with it? What's it doing?
My volumes always get mixed up. The sound stops working. All kinds of weird stuff happens.
Mine does that all the time.
Have you tried to reset it, like reinstall it?
Dude, I'm a computer technician.
Well, excuse us.
I have done everything you can do to a sound card within legal parameters.
I'm glad you specified within legal parameters, because that's just disturbing.
Dude.
I had
Sounds painful.
Sound blasters in my room that my
I don't know if anybody knew it. We're all down.
I still see someone in the air.
Okie doke. Is there somebody still in the air?
Joseph Falcon 216.
Where are you at?
He's on the other end of the runway.
Channel deleted.
8.3 nautical miles away, unless he's lagged out for me.
He's lagging out in the circle because he's flying sideways.
Okay.
At 8,400 feet and climbing.
Yeah, that's what I have him at.
313 is taking off.
For you, we missed taking off.
Or a Cessna could just go right through me. Okay.
Caution, wake turbulence.
Or to a Cessna.
It's got to roll it. 17. This is a wide runway.
Yeah, it is.
Almost ran into you, Dad.
Dr. Dave, you remember that really skinny runway that we found in Oregon?
Yep.
How skinny was it?
It was real skinny.
It was
like, let me tell you.
If you turned sideways and stuck out its tongue, it looked like a zipper. It was so skinny.
I Google mapped it. It's a real runway. It's really that skinny.
Wow.
What's the airport code? Do you know?
No.
Gear up.
Little paved runway out in the country.
Wow. Somebody's private on a ranch.
Looks more like an RC runway than a real but it's a neighborhood with some hangars at different houses and stuff.
My brother went down to Florida, something for the Marines, because he's in the Marines, and he was driving around this gated community in Florida, and one of John Travolta's houses is there, and this gated community, it has the roads in the community is a taxiway, and every house has a hangar on it, and people store their plane.
Oh yeah, they call them plane parks. Actually, FSX back 6 years ago. 6-7 years ago, there was an actual community there that were scenery upgrades, and you could buy lots, and it was a runway and everything. It was awesome.
Wow,
cool.
Yeah, they have those around Idaho. I think they're everywhere.
Man, I was looking at Hackball plane or some plane on the view spot, and I would put my throttle up, and I wondered why it wasn't going anywhere, and then I realized I wasn't in my plane. That's pretty funny. Yeah. Like,
so you guys know who Bob Hanna is?
Rings a bell.
Bob Hanna was a famous dirt biker from the late 70s, early 80s. And he has a place in Idaho, and he has his own airstrip and his own, I think he flies a Kit Fox or a Cub or something, a Carbon Cub or a Kit Fox or something like that. And he's not the only one. There's many people with their own airstrips on their land here.
Do you know a guy named Tom Golisano? think it's only a local thing from where I live. He's the richest man in the city of Rochester, which is where I live. He owns a children's hospital. And I'm in this program at my local airport where it's called Airport Explorers, where it exposes us to all the different careers at the airport. We get to go to places at the airport where most people aren't authorized to go at. And got to take a tour of one of his G550s that he had here. That was awesome. The guy had gold-plated seatbelts.
So Explorers as in part of the Boy Scouts of America?
Yes, it
And
is.
he's
It is,
airborne.
It's a branch of that, and we get to go to all sorts of places at our airport. We just got legally cleared to go on our tower, but we do not have a date yet, and we're not allowed to bring phones. We can't bring any electronics in there. It's very secure, so.
Yeah, I was in Explorer Post 1275. It was a Science and Technology Explorer Post out of Goddard Space Flight Center in Greenbelt, Maryland.
Awesome.
In fact, I missed 2 years ago going to one of our reunions. Probably the only kind of reunion I want to go to. Yeah, that way I can go see Maggot and see what he turned out to be. There's a guy named Maggot in our group.
Nice. Speaking of reunions, this last weekend I went to my high school reunion. 50 years.
Oh, damn. I had that last year.
Did you?
Yeah, 50th last year.
It was kind of interesting. Just a bunch of old people. I don't understand it.
Did you recognize anybody?
No.
Certain people.
There's a couple of people that I've kept in contact with. I knew them, but everybody else, thank God they gave us name tags with our pictures from back then. And so we could kind of look at, oh, okay, yeah, I remember you.
You know, 27 years ago I graduated from high school, and I haven't once gone to a high school reunion.
I don't blame you.
We had a huge turnout at ours. I mean, it was huge.
Did you?
Yeah, big.
I just graduated class of 2019, so I haven't been to a reunion yet.
Graduated 3 years ago. I have another few more years until I get my first 10-year reunion.
I don't know if I want to go to the reunion. Everybody in my school was, let's just say, they weren't the type of people you want to be around.
What was it? I think it was my brother said, somebody asked, have you ever been to it? Hell no, I didn't like them people to start with. Why would I go back now and look at them?
I don't even remember anybody from there. I'd probably be like, who the hell are you?
All the people in my school were very rude, or they always kept to themselves, or they were drug addicts.
Sounds like a hell of a great 4 years you had there.
Yeah, really.
It wasn't.
I can see that.
I mean, it's a great school. It's just the rules, and I mean, I'm not saying like I don't want to follow the rules, but like I said earlier, how they made that kid with a shirt with a gun on it, made him cover it up.
Oh, yeah.
And you know, it's very anti-gun, anti-cop. You know, it's other than that, it's a pretty good school. It's just the people.
Right.
I mean, it's a very high-budget school. I mean, there's great stuff.
Fine.
You have great opportunity. It's just
schools do not foster freedom of speech because they are not elected. They are not individuals old enough to vote, so they don't care about rights.
19 airborne right now, using smart cars.
Nice.
All they care about is discipline and order in schools now, and nobody going in there with a gun and shooting the place up.
We had a kid threaten to shoot our school up, and he actually, this is kind of disturbing, we had a lockdown. I was in gym in the locker room. We had a lockdown unexpectedly, and we stayed in the locker room, and then all of a sudden they made us get out of the locker room and leave our bags behind. And as we were walking out, there was a policeman in uniform with an assault rifle and a guy with a dog. And they went in there, they did the thing, then they came out, and I guess that they found a kid in a class with a list in his backpack of names to kill.
Wow.
And then throughout the rest of the year, this is my senior year, throughout the rest of the year we had a police officer stationed at the school.
Yeah.
Welcome to social media.
It's just too bad, you know.
They're throwing away their
Speak up.
lives.
Mm-hmm.
Next tune's coming up for you and each and every one of you on EasternHops Radio.
Hoorah!
There's the map of pilots flying.
Yeah, the school I went to was a science and technology school center, but the it was the only school in the county that had no windows.
Had no windows?
No windows
Really?
except in the front lobby.
Yeah.
That's to stop you from licking them.
We called it the prison.
Yeah, I bet.
User entered your channel.
Say, Dave got his tongue stuck out the window again.
Well, we'll have to eliminate that. Cover it with plywood. Oh, and if there was a November if there was a day near my mother's birthday, I didn't get suspended or threatened to be expelled. It was a miracle. It happened every year like clockwork. I guess I was just unconsciously trying to traumatize my mother.
Count on it, huh?
The best one was when I got suspended with the threat of expulsion for writing a news article in an underground newsletter on my personal computer in my house. That's literally what they wrote down.
Oh my God!
Really?
Serious?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
In my junior school, like from what 4 or 5 grade 6, I used to get in trouble all the time. But the one of the teachers liked me, so I used to get away with a lot of crap. But then when I left that school and went to grade 7, I think I was in the principal's office. I got the strap like 6 times. I didn't get away with nothing because they didn't care there. I was just another people. But not doing your homework, throwing a lighter up the aisle, protecting a friend in a fight, stupid things. Like I don't get it, man. Like, just stupid things.
It's worse now because everything is political correct and stuff like that.
Well, you guys don't understand. I think the day that they stopped strapping the school is the day that all hell freezed over.
Yeah.
What's our runway like 2-2? Do you think, or what?
Yeah, 2-2.
Yeah, 2-2 should be. Yeah, almost.
Get to wear a
wins
2-2.
Man, I remember I got my butt beat plenty of times in school, and rightfully so.
Oh, yeah, I got picked on all the time, chubby kid.
What?
No,
the
I
hell?
meant the
Another grass
teachers
strip?
beating on you.
I always got in trouble in school. But now I have never got in trouble again after I learned my lesson in 5th grade.
There you go.
My grade 3, brand new school, and it had all brand new wall-to-wall carpet, and it even had carpet about 4 feet up the wall. So that's when everybody said wall-to-wall carpet. Being in that school,
Yeah,
that's
for
what
real.
I thought. That's what I thought wall-to-wall carpet was. But one day, I was in the classroom. We weren't supposed to eat anything in the classroom, but I snuck a mini sip. And these are little bags with the liquid in it, and my buddy come up and grabbed it, and it sprayed grape juice all over the place, on the wall, the floor, and all that.
Nice.
And I got scared and I ran away. I ran home. And
Who?
I don't know if I think they either called the house or they showed up at the house, and I ran upstairs into the bed, and that was pretty bad. The bed running out of the that was a different thing. That's when I stole my mom. I was allowed to back the car up, and there's like this little V where you pull in my you pull in my road, and there's like this little triangle spot. You know, either turn left or turn right, and I was allowed to back the car up and just pull around that little V area, and then come back in the driveway or pull outside the driveway. Well, I went around the block, And I remember driving up this one street, and my steering wheel was going back and forth, because I didn't know how to control the car. You know, I was only 11, 12. And all of a sudden, I heard this. All of a sudden, I heard this knock, and there was a friggin' police. And I ran upstairs.
Lord.
Yeah, they knew. They just said, "Now you can't be doing that." And it was one of the neighbors. He was a nasty neighbor, and we'd always get in trouble. So that weekend, his house got totally covered with eggs. Oh yeah. We used to raid his garden and everything, man.
Yeah.
He was bad. Couldn't do nothing. Nasty.
And get away with it. Yeah.
35 flights today already.
Awesome.
313 is over midfield for left downwind for 22.
Well, dang it. I'm coming straight in.
I guess it's better than coming in backwards, isn't it?
Yeah, sometimes.
All right, I'm going to tune into Twitch now, too.
313 left downwind 22.
Wow, you must have some good bandwidth.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, he gets a gigabit connection, right?
1.5.
Jesus.
My God.
It's full of stars. Dargaville traffic. This is Eastern 5843. We'll be crossing midfield, entering left downwind for runway 22.
Let me run a speed check.
313 left base 22.
Probably going to be low because I got 7 devices going. I got the server. I got my flight sim going. 2 streams.
And now listen to him. He's going to come up with some ridiculous figures still.
And he's got the MP up on the other screen. I'm saying MP for rated G purposes, people.
And Sky Chief on a 3-mile final. 22.
Yeah, 680 over 840.
Oh, good time to get an upgrade. You get faster
poor
internet
baby.
connection.
Yeah, you have, don't you have cable or fiber optic?
Yeah, fiber optics, yeah.
Nice.
I have satellite internet.
I checked on that a couple of weeks ago with my cable company. It's not offered my area yet.
Believe it or not, the satellite works great. But when you have a storm, it's like always.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm on a microwave link.
I got fiber optic.
Oh, bless your heart.
I also have a battery backup power supply, so if my power goes out, I can use my computer for up to 8 hours.
Nice. 1-mile final for Sky Chief. Or less.
Oh, I was like, where's the airport? I'm flying over the airport right now. I didn't even notice it. Wow.
Yeah,
See someone.
saw you fly.
Yeah, me too, yeah.
Dargaville traffic, Eastern 5843, crossing midfield now, turning and entering left downwind for runway 20. Dargaville.
I don't know where I'm
6567 just crossed the midfield of the airport.
313 1-mile final.
Who's sitting at the other end of the runway? Who's already down there?
I'm sitting Hagster. It's me. I just spawned in and parked off to the right of the.
So is that supposed to be the active?
It's a grass strip.
Yeah, but
I think that's what
are you guys?
put me
Because
on
I
when
hear
put
so
on
many
active.
people saying downwind and upwind or downwind and left wind. So isn't it straight in or is it up and then come back in?
Pretty much straight in.
Oh,
No,
almost.
it's not straight in.
Close.
People are doing right patterns and the rest of us are doing left patterns.
6567 is going to be turning left base for the runway.
Oh, yeah,
1 minute extended.
I got it.
User entered your channel.
I landed on the brown. I never saw a runway.
I'm coming
It
in
was
underneath
brown,
somebody.
though, so.
User disconnected from your channel.
User disconnected from your channel.
Poor user. Okay, he ought to quit.
I'm going to have to
using.
pause because I'm coming in right
Jim, you're a
underneath
little
her.
bit high.
Yeah, there you go.
It's a nice 313 down and clear.
Turning base to final for runway 22, East 5043, Darkerville.
6567.
Going landing there.
Dave, it sounds like you're saying Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. Oh, now you got more tacos in my head again.
That sure sounds good.
Taco Bell traffic.
Taco Bell traffic on final, short final for runway 22.
That was a nice
Taco
landing.
Bell. I need a Taco Bell livery now.
It's always better in theory until you actually pick the food up.
And eat it. Well, it smells good, but then you eat it and then you feel horrible
Different
an hour later.
story, huh?
Kind of like White Castle.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, but it tastes so good.
Yeah. I don't know how they make that little dinner roll taste so good, but it is.
It's amazing. We'll pay extra money for a burger with lots of holes in it.
Yeah. With dehydrated onions.
Smothered in onions.
This runway is so weird.
Like I said, I landed on some brown somewhere. I don't know if that was a runway or not.
313 minus 17.
No, nice. 17. Beautiful.
Turning left base 4200.
I'm not sure I landed on the runway.
Sounds like me.
Lunch break.
I'm clear the runway.
Be right back.
Heck, there's no runway.
I'm waiting sight.
There's like grass in the middle of where we should be landing.
We just entered some
Oh, I see
land.
it.
Speaking of grass, I need to get my dispensary opened up.
And we wait for the cars. I can taxi over the runway while I'm waiting.
Don't hit me.
Does anybody else have partial grass on the runway?
I see like
It looks all dirt to me.
Like I got partial, I got patches, dead grass,
Damn, on a roll today. Minus 22.
Minus 184. Perfect, it says.
Hey, that's not the runway you're landing on. Whoever's landing. Pepsi just ran through me.
That's the road.
He landed on the road. That's the new runway.
You know, here in Idaho, not that long ago, there was a guy that was trying to land at the local airport, the Caldwell Airport, and actually ended up landing on a road next to the school, next to a high school, he was disoriented and confused. He thought he was landing on at the airport on the runway. He was actually landing at a roadway that was next to the high school.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, my scenery is screwed up, Dave. I don't see any runway in the last 2 landings. I'm looking at grass.
They are grass strips.
Oh,
but
that's
they have little brown patches. Hey, Pizza, you want me to move?
Well, you know, if they would, in this scenery, if they would make either the runway brown or the outside green or vice versa or whatever, you could see them, but yeah, it's really hard to find them.
I think that's everybody.
Yep, that's everyone, guys.
Okie doke, 313, taking
Okay,
a
wait.
runway.
Who is this coming in from the south? November 6522 Hotel. Oh no, he's 09. Never mind. I guess that's everybody, huh?
Hey, Pizza, I gotta go. I was told I have to go practice my parallel parking, so I'll see you later.
Alright.
Have a good parking.
Thank you. It was less flying with y'all.
Good. Take care.
User disconnected from your channel.
Ah, there's the yes, got you. Yes, got you. Clear the runway. To the left.
Scout K43 departing runway 22. Darkerville. Someone just ate crud.
That was me.
Nice. Was it from Taco Bell?
I took off, my boat just went kaput.
That's not. Oh, hello. Somebody just did a orbit.
Whoever was in front of you was screwing things up.
Alright, my broadcasting's done for the day.
That's it, huh? You done?